she was pointing to this one tattoo, and she said, well, I had to get this one redone because I went to a party once and there was someone else who had the very same tattoo in the very same place.
Oh.
And I'll never forget a plane ride I was on, I don't know, 10 years ago. A woman sat next to me on the plane, and she had a lot of tattoos, and it was like a 3-hour flight. And we got chit-chatting, and it got to the point in our friendly conversation where it was not awkward for me to ask her about the art on her body.
Otherwise,
Yeah. And I mean, it would have been awkward in the first 5 minutes, but after an hour or so of chit-chatting away, it was normal or comfortable for me to say, hey, tell me about all the art on your body, because I had told her my interest in the human body and theology of the body. And she said something I'll never forget. She said, she was pointing to this one tattoo, and she said, well, I had to get this one redone because I went to a party once and there was someone else who had the very same tattoo.
Oh, no.
In the very same place.
Oh.
And for me, that was a great window, because I've been puzzled, like, what is this whole tattoo thing?
Yeah.
It's not my generation. I don't get it.
No.
My kids are kind of into it, and I've tried to, like, maybe not so successfully listen to why they're into tattoos. Yeah. But what this woman said really gave me a window into what's going on. And this is related to theology of the body. This is another key principle, that the body expresses the person. We're not spirits trapped in a body. Your body's not a shell in which your real spiritual self dwells. We are body persons. Your body expresses your person. But in a world that cheapens the body and no longer sees that the body expresses the person, we think we have to do more to the body than what God has done in giving us bodies to express our persons.
Yeah.
Like, this tattoo to her expressed her person. And every person realizes, whether we have the words to say it or not, I'm unrepeatable. There's no other me.
Yeah.
I'm the only me there ever was or ever will be. And if I have latched on to my tattoo as the expression of my unrepeatability, if I go into a party and somebody else has the same tattoo, whoa. You're cutting into my unrepeatability.
Right.
And so she had to change her tattoo in order to say, I'm still unrepeatable.
Wow.
But my whole thing is, I want to say to that woman, well, you don't need a tattoo to say that.
Right.
Your body in itself already says that. But in a world, and this is back to Flannery O'Connor, when you're deaf to these truths, you have to shout them.
Yeah.
Right? Could we not say that this whole tattoo phenomenon is an outgrowth of a world that has become deaf and blind to what the body already says? Your body, Bruce, tells me and tells the whole world there's no other Bruce Etter.
Yeah.
You're the only Bruce Etter there ever was. But if the world is deaf and blind to that, is the tattoo not maybe a similar way of Flannery O'Connor, or an expression of what Flannery O'Connor is saying? You got to shout that truth to a world that doesn't hear it. You got to do it in bold letters to a world that's blind.
Yeah.
I think a tattoo is shouting to a deaf world, or putting in bold letters to a blind world, that the body expresses the unrepeatability of the person.